Good afternoon, YouTube. It's Saturday. It's been a really good few days, so I hope you're feeling the same energy. A lot of things I've been seeing for exactly what they are lately. Well, if you haven't seen it, it's going to start showing up now. Mercury's already gone full retrograde, and we're coming out of that harsh energy, and that energy is bringing in one of seeing clearly. So I think a lot of divine masculines and divine feminines are now starting to really see the wood for the trees. A lot of people are now seeing what is actually going on, what the truth in a matter is, what the truth in a situation is. And I think it's starting to really make people aware of what's going on. I've had quite a few personal readings this week where people really have started to open up. I had a morning message the other day, and it was all about the spiritual awakening of I think the collective and more of the world has started to open up and start questioning institutionalized situations like marriage, like what's right and wrong to do for somebody else might not be the right and the wrong thing to do for yourself. People are seeing how toxic ways in themselves and other people have really stopped them moving forward with each other. Oh, we have a 2 so far. Yeah, reconsider. So a lot of people are reconsidering the options and choices that they've made in the past. There could have been something recently that you walked away from, or in the last 3 to 4 months that now you've realised, actually, I need to reconsider. This could be a romantic connection. So maybe there's a masculine or a feminine who is finally reconsidering or is ready to reconsider an offer of love from somebody from the past, or a reconsider now maybe the right time to move forward and start thinking about that. Ask for the answers that you seek right now, because the angels are going to be there, your guides, the universe. Start asking yourself, sit back within, start the meditation type thing. And when you start asking the questions on how you can help and move yourself forward, the answers will come to you. It's unlikely is a card of a let's see, let me tune in. Unlikely. Ask your angels, and it's unlikely gonna. Okay, yeah. So whatever you're worried about at this time, it's unlikely that anything really bad is going to happen, or it's unlikely that this is going to get better. It's unlikely that this is going to transform. So if you're in a situation you think, well, I should just really hold on, whether it's work, whether it's moving, whether it's a relationship, it's highly unlikely that this is going to go anywhere. So this is why people are now reconsidering maybe a romance they're already in, or one that they want to move forward to. And if you don't know, sit down in meditation and ask your guides, because they're always there for you. You just have to learn to listen. Listen to your inner knowing, listen to your intuition, and things will become a lot clearer, and you will actually start seeing what is for your highest good. I'm going to take one more affirmation answers card. Okay, I said one more, and 3 fell out. Okay. You have the ability to create abundance here. Now, abundance can come in more ways than just than financially. It could come with more time to sit back in yourself. It could be the happiness, whatever it is that you find is your end goal. Well, that's your abundance, whether that be in love, whether that be in work, whether that be money, whether that be happiness, whether that be health. Well, you have the opportunity to build on the abundance here, and you do need to take action. And taking action is going to improve what I feel as though is that mental blockage. And a lot of mental blockages can create health issues. So once you've realised, actually, I need to reconsider where I am, where I'm going. The romance I'm in probably isn't best serving me. The improvement of your health will come. But this is somebody who's aligning their chakras. You see, when you align what you know in your heart, that gut feeling, and start speaking this, because you already know this within your head, and you start aligning everything up, you realize actually, okay, so how do we realize this? If there's something in your gut that you know is wrong about a relationship, and you might need to reconsider this, it's because your heart really isn't in it, but you might be stuck in a situation because your head is going one way, but your heart and your gut are telling you to do something else. When you align your whole body chakras and then are able to speak the truth, the clarity and the oneness and the alignment will happen within you. And I think deep down, a lot of people, feminines and masculines, are now realizing feminines could have had a blockage on how they could have reached that abundance, how they can reach that happiness without the divine masculine. And I think the divine masculine is now realizing that they've been the person who self-sabotaged their whole life and knows now where they need to go, and understands now that they chose a romantic partner from the past, who probably wasn't there to serve them for their highest good in their heart. They thought that it was the right thing to do, whether that was because of generational understanding of what is right in the sanctity of marriage, or whether you should just, when you meet somebody and you have children, you just stay there. That's how it is. And I think people are now reconsidering the options and the choices that they've made in the past, because in the past people had the knowledge of, well, that's the right thing to do, and it's never really sat pretty in your heart. And now it's getting to the point where you can't take this no more, and people are really reconsidering where they are in life, and also in relationships. So that's coming all up to the forefront right now, which is perfect, because that is the clearing, that is the ability to be able to see things in a lot more, in a clearer energy, in a stance point. So let's get some. We're gonna do some tarot. Let's do some tarot, and let's see what this is, what that is, what they're talking about. Because all the cards always join up. And you know what, I'm going with traditional tarot today. I'm going to go with the original deck that I first started. This is the Rider-Waite tarot, the gilded tarot. Sorry, it's my go-to. It's my favorite. It's the very first deck that I bought, that I connected with when I started doing tarot a couple of years ago. Okay. I'm going to do a traditional 8-card spread. 9-card spread, sorry. 3 at the top. And 3 at the bottom. And 3 in the middle. And we will see where the energy takes us here. And then, if we need to, we can go in and look for clarifiers. Okay, so the first card that fell out was the 6 of Swords. Then we had the 10 of Cups came in reverse. Then we had the Ace of Swords. Then we have the 5 of Cups. Then we have the Magician in the centre of the situation here. So the central issue here is that somebody has transformed. Somebody has taken that leap and has now seen things and is about to pull a hat out the bag, because this person has the ability to really manifest and make everything happen that they want. And I think they finally realised that. After that, we have the 8 of Cups. So somebody is walking away from a situation because they've transformed, because they now realise that they have everything that they need within them to make the future that they want. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles talks about growth, wanting self-growth, building on your own, focusing. Then we have the Knight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck we have, the last card, the 9th card, is the 2 of Pentacles, Bottom of the deck overriding the whole situation here is the Nine of Pentacles. So we have somebody who's quite stable, a single person who is focused. She has learned a lot of life lessons. This person doesn't react emotionally from anywhere. She will react from a position of, she acts from a position of knowing. Yeah, she's self-focused, abundant. She could be a mother, independent. So let's get into the read. Six of Swords. Well, Six of Swords speaks about somebody moving away, walking away. They've learnt lessons wherever they've been. They've learnt lessons and picked up burdens, and they've chose to pick these six swords up that they've now learnt during the process of wherever they've been, and they're putting them in that boat and they're getting on that water, which is an emotional roller coaster, and they're willing to walk out. Now this card has the moon behind it, so this is going to happen after a moon has turned for me, and we've just had a new moon cycle that's turned out. The Ten of Cups came in reverse. Ten of Cups came in reverse. Well, Ten of Cups speaks of a happy home. So somebody's walking away with the knowledge because they're walking away from a happy home. This person had to use the energy of this Ace of Swords, which is somebody who speaks his truth, their truth, with passion, with integrity. It can be very blunt. It can be an airy energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that kind of thing. Because this Five of Cups here, they realised that the happy home that they had chosen left them burdened. It wasn't what it was made out to be. They thought it was going to be a lot more, and it was never going to fruition. And during the realising this, they've realised that they have all the tools, or they put themselves in a situation where they walked away from something in the past that was really quite healthy, or they chose a connection in the past that really isn't all that healthy, and now they're manifesting and changing. They're understanding that they have everything they need to transform forward, because I think in the past maybe they was all up in their head believing that they didn't have the ability to grow, to manifest, to actually receive this love, or that they shouldn't, or maybe they wasn't worthy. And I think now maybe they've realised, I chose the wrong side, I chose the wrong partner. Yeah. Because the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from a love that's non-satisfactory. There's one cup standing. There's 5 cups standing. Well, 5 cups standing is this. So they're walking away. Why? They're walking away because it didn't bring them any kind of happiness. The only 3 that's knocked down is the 3 of Cups. Well, 3 of Cups is a third-party energy. So this person chose a third-party energy. And they want to go back because they're now heartbroken and realise what they've done. So this person is financially settled and building on their own now. They realise that they have to build up their own financial pinnacles, or maybe they have to realise that they have to build up their own confidence, their own ability to be able to turn into this Knight of Cups. Well, a Knight of Cups speaks of somebody who wants to offer this cup of love to somebody and is quite passionate about it, is kind of thought about it. It might be a bit impulsive, a bit flighty, could be. So maybe somebody who's jumped from relationship to relationship before. So maybe if they jumped away from you and chose this person from the past, and they went into this Six of Swords energy and that no one to come back, the juggle, the Two of Discs. The Knight of Cups wants to move forward and bring this cup in, but the energy residing around it is the Two of Pentacles. So they're juggling whether they should come forward, or whether they're going to come and speak to this Queen of Pentacles. Why? Because this Queen of Pentacles has been building her own. She turned away from the path and she focused on herself. But always looking back, knowing that the flame from her past will always be something that plays on her mind, and she probably overthinks and will always think about this person. This could be somebody that you've known for 10 years or more. Or for 10 years you've struggled to try and spend some time and really build with this person. And I think maybe you had to take that leap of faith to walk away from them. And stand in this energy of the King of Pentacles and focus on work. You turned away from the love and you really wanted to, and I was saying 444 when I said that. So this is definitely when this masculine walked away and went to this karmic energy, this karmic relationship. You focused on your pentacles, you're focused on that love. And you started to realize that you are this Queen of Cups. Somebody who does deserve love. Somebody who is willing to accept love. Somebody who's willing to offer her cup. Then we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a fiery energy. Passionate. Good looking. Quite charismatic. You could have had a really good sexual chemistry in the past. But this person might have had options. Choices. This is also one of the twin flame cards. So if this resonates to you, then your twin flame walked away. He made a choice. And it wasn't you. And he thought it was going to bring him happiness and stability. And it didn't. Right, we're going to go in and get some clarifiers on the cards we have already got down. And for the clarifiers, I'm going to use the Aleister Crowley deck. Okay. And then we will finish off with some Dorian Virtue love messages regarding this twin flame connection. There's a masculine here who really is knowing he's going to move forward. There's this juggling energy, whether he wants to come forward to you though. So this masculine has already made his choice to walk away. He may have already had this epiphany with the Magician card here to realize that he has everything. Okay, so we had the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords fell out on top of the Magician. The Two of Swords speaks about somebody who's confused, speaking somebody who's maybe blocking his heart, blocking the ability to see clear, protecting his heart to the point where he doesn't want to see the reality. But with the Eight of Cups coming afterwards, I think the Magician made him, so the energy of him transforming meant that he had to. Yeah. The Four of Cups here. So the Eight of Cups derives down to the Four of Cups. So it's clarified with the Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups speaks of wanting to build a love. So he realises that he built and he walked away from somebody who could have built this love with. A stable love. A stable offer that could have grown. So he walked away from a stable lover. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. We have the Death card. This person's realised he could not build with, in the relationship he was in, it wasn't going to go anywhere. He was fighting a battle that was losing. The Death put the end to that situation. He took that sickle, probably spoke those truths, that Ace of Swords. And there could have been some harsh words said during this. We have one that's full. I'm not going to take that out. What fell on the floor was the Knight of Swords. Okay. So this Knight of Cups, what's clarifying this Knight of Cups is this Queen of Cups. So this Knight of Cups is younger than you. Could be maybe a bit immature the way he's going to come and approach you. He sees you as the Queen of Cups, so we already know that because at the bottom of the deck there, when he walked away, you worked on your finances and your stability, your inner growth healing, which allowed you to be able to be open to receive this new love coming in. And he now sees you as his Queen of Cups. So this Knight of Cups is going after his Queen of Cups. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. What's the issue? I can see the boat behind in dolphins. Well, dolphins made for life. And the ship is behind him. And he was juggling. Yes, the Three of Swords. He's juggling this sorrow of the Three of Swords, of this heartbreak from the past, that he knew that he chose the wrong lover. Bottom of the deck. He chose the wrong way. He chose the wrong option, and he now knows he made the wrong choice in the past. And we have two. But the Six of Discs is here, the Six of Coins. Somebody wants to bring balance back into this situation. The divine masculine wants to come forward and make things right, and knows that he didn't offer you what he probably offered this karmic, and it didn't work. So this divine masculine wants to come in and balance out things. We have the nine of discs. So the nine of discs is the single, independent Nine of Pentacles lady. The lady that came out as you. When he walked away, that's what you did. You transformed. So he wants to balance things with this Nine of Pentacles. We have the Princess of Wands. So he wants to come in quite passionately. The Lovers. Passion. King of Swords. King of Wands. Somebody wants to offer some real passion here. Very highly sexual energy. That flame that's in that card is a flame that was ignited between you two and has never gone out. Even though you went off and had love somewhere else. This love and this light never died for you. And you are the Queen of Discs. You're so grounded, confident, willing to stand up in this power of self-abundance. You're not needy in any which way. There's a lot of healing that has gone on with this card. And the Divine Masculine can see that. So we're going to go from the bottom of the deck. Because you're the Empress. You healed and you transformed yourself into the Empress. He sees you as this wish fulfillment with his Star card. This is the card of an Aquarian energy, an air energy. Knight of Wands wants to bring a passionate message, passionate offer forward. What's this offer? Five of Discs. Five of Discs is the Five of Coins. He wants to bring an offer forward because in the past, you set a light of love out for him and he walked away from you. He broke your heart. And he realized he walked away from this love that was very open. But the Knight of Swords wants to come in and speak fast. Definite fast-moving energy here, yeah? Because the Prince of Wands wants to deliver this message. And what does he want to deliver the message of? Well, we have the Three of Cups here. Seven of Swords. The lies regarding why he left. The lies regarding this Three of Cups energy that's left him ruined and broken. And all up in his head. And the Prince of Cups, he offered this cup to a relationship that failed. And he realizes now he was building with the wrong person. Just like the Seven of Discs down here. Then we have the Tower. This came in reverse. See, it might not be an external tower that's happened. It's an internal. This is an internal awakening. An internal realization that I fucked my own life up. And this person's known this for a long time. Well, the Knight of Discs is the only knight in the deck that turns into a king. And this king is on this Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune keeps turning. Doesn't matter what he does. The universe is guiding this connection. Is guiding this awakening. Has guided this masculine to understand that this Queen of Swords energy is how he needs to project, speak that truth, that knowing. And maybe she spoke this truth in the past. This Hermit is one of sitting back, going within, coming to a realization. This could also be the lockdown card. So during lockdown, the last time, or maybe this one, because it's now come in, he's realized, I want a new beginning somewhere else. I can't be here for the second lockdown. I can't do this. Not with this Queen of Wands, this karmic. And the Prince of Swords spoke some immature words with that Ace of Swords. Because he realizes that the love was all a fantasy. The Seven of Cups. It was never going to take him anywhere. It was an illusion. He was blinded. And the Six of Swords is how we started the deck. And he's walking away from this now. He's learned his lessons. He's taken that leap of faith. The Fool card. Because change is here. Fives. The yin and the yang. Because the ultimate happiness, Nine of Cups. He wants this happiness. He wants this ever-flowing of love and emotion. Who is the one he left from the past? That Six of Cups. So he wants to walk away and focus and look forward with his Three of Wands. Walking away from the two swords, the two wands that he made and he built with somebody else. He's walking away from that. And he's taking the third one, the one that's in his hand. And he's moving forward. Because lust, the passion, the options is here. Ace of Discs speaks of a whole new way of grounding and building and a knowing of where he wants to build. And the cycles that had to complete out. So this was a karmic energy, that he was in a karmic relationship, and he now understands that he had to go through this, and it's changed him. What's the matter? Can you come on out, please? I'm just doing a reading. I'm doing a reading. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to finish now. Thank you. And it left him in a prison that he put himself in with the Four of Swords. There's a lot of illusions in this. And I think he kidded himself more than anybody else. This is a very somber self-realization. This is not a big bang argument with, or it could have been, but I think the argument was made due to the fact that this masculine has now realized the relationship he's in really isn't going to work, and I think lockdown has really emphasized that to this masculine. There could be money issues within this relationship, or the lack thereof. There's definitely a masculine who regrets massively the choices that he has made, and an epiphany has come that he has everything. And I think in the past maybe that's what he didn't think, that he didn't have this, and maybe he always had to go to codependency relationships because he never thought he had the ability to manifest and grow anything on his own. But in doing so, I think he's walked away from something that he realises now he should never have walked away from. We're going to go with the Dorian Virtue cards here. Any love messages? Oh, and we have 2. Oh, we have 3. There's going to be some heart-to-heart conversations when this masculine comes in. This masculine wants to come and speak to you. And I think you really need to speak honestly and discuss your feelings. Or he's going to come in and honestly speak about his feelings and how he was probably, could have been addictions. It could have been because of parents or people being in his ear, why he went for this other love in the past and left you behind. Then we have, this could be the one. He believes that you are the one. You have already met the romantic partner that you seek. So this is somebody, this is the Six of Cups energy. And he's asking you to give this relationship a chance. He wants to give him, he wants another chance. This masculine here wants another chance with this divine feminine. And he wants to work on this partnership because he understands now it's not about just giving and being taken or given. He wants somebody who will equally balance out with the Six of Swords energy. He wants Six of Pentacles energy. He wants to balance. He wants an equal give and take. So maybe this masculine had quite a codependent partner, and this karmic was maybe quite codependent on him. Reconciliation here. This is a twin flame that wants to come home. Someone from your past is returning into your life. The Six of Cups is Six of Cups energy. The reconciliation card is here. This divine masculine is coming in to reconcile. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Because this person can really see the attraction in you. You're happy, you're single, you're doing it. Can you shut my door, please? You're loving life, you're being abundant, and it finds you so attractive. So attractive. Your independence warms him from the inside. He wants to get to know you again. You two need to get to know each other, because I think during the healing process over when you left, you went through a massive change, a transformation, and you don't really know each other anymore. You don't know him, you don't know what changes he's made, and he certainly doesn't know you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type or your expectation. Maybe you didn't expect this person to come back. Maybe you had the expectation that he lived this happy life, and you had to love yourself first at the bottom of the deck. And I think this divine masculine really is, heart is opened. This is so relaxed, but knowing. This person has had a massive awakening, epiphany, and he really does want to move forward out of this energy that he walked himself into, that he knows he's to blame for. So let's see when the messages are going to come in. I hope you find some clarity in the reading, and I will love you and leave you and speak to you soon.